That man Craig ain't wasting no time.
On God. That's
Who?
That's
Eye
hilarious. He literally pulled up immediately.
He got on business.
Shout out Joey Deaton. Produced by Joey Deaton. Detox on Instagram. Hit him up. Shout out Joey Deaton. I'm plugging him in. Shout out Joey Deaton. A couple more times.
Shut him out.
Aura. Look how much aura we have because of this. Let's let it go for a little bit longer. And land the plane. Welcome back to the SideQuest pod. We are your hosts with the most, and had a rough week planning this one, which we won't get into really deeply, but we're here nonetheless. That's what matters, and what an exciting episode we have. You got anything you want to say, Bryson? You look like you're kind of.
Oh, this song just made me sweat a lot.
I'm sorry. It got you moving.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not packed. Going to Miami at 8 a.m. and not packed. So
and it's EST, which Bryson doesn't know. It is
Standard
almost
time.
8 o'clock in his time. It is only almost 7 in my time.
I got 12 hours.
12 hours is a lot of time. I will say, when me and Jalil, you can remember this, Jalil, when we went to Miami, I feel like I was severely underpacked for Miami.
You always
ended up
are.
having to, yep, I always am. I ended up having to,
Not just you, everyone.
Yeah, we all were. I ended up having to buy a belt there, cost $85, just for dinner. Yeah, and this was back when what? You know what's crazy? I was talking to Bryson today, Jalil. That was 6 years ago that Kyle's Bachelor trip was. Like that we went to Miami. Like that was
That is
6 years ago.
So a long time.
It's a long time, and what a time it was. But yeah, Bryson's going to Miami, probably for the 9th time
This year.
The last year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Frequent visitor.
I'm hoping Brett Shepard can make an appearance, but you know how that goes.
That'll be cool. Shout out Brett. Shout out Cash in the pod right now.
Yeah. Look at the boy.
Oh, it's good to see him. That is
Man,
a dog, and I love him all my heart. He looks good still, though. I'm happy.
Yeah, he does.
I'm happy he looks really good still. He looks adorable as always.
He got brushed today.
But anyway, so tonight, obviously, we got the draft. We watched Invincible yesterday with the boys yesterday. And yeah, it was heat. And this other show, by the way, that I watch that I'm going to talk a little bit about later. It's called From. It's a scary show. But I think each of you should, not even for this podcast, but just in general, I think you would both love it. It's really good. Like the character developments, it's really good. Like it's amazing. It's on Amazon Prime. If you have a show you need to watch, it's amazing. It's really good. But yeah, I feel like we should just jump right into, my number one show, which is, the fucking best show ever. I mean, peak. Anyways, seriously, I will say that a lot of people I read about last episode, by the way, Bryson, were kind of tight that it was like they expected more, like more was going to happen. But I have a couple bullet points from watching it. And I think you, Bryson, had a great point with it, with just for what your main topic was the PTSD that Mark keeps having, how stressful the episode was.
Yeah.
And as someone who didn't know what was happening, how many times, honestly, did you think like all that was actually happening?
Like
Like
at
a
first, the
murder.
first one I did, well,
Yeah.
and then it's like when it kept happening, I'm like, all right, it's definitely going to happen. Like it's
Mhm.
gonna happen. Like, but like, I guess honestly, the one with Eve, I was like, he actually got her, and I was like, fuck, he didn't. So
Yeah. Yeah. The Eve one, the Debbie one, the where he's crushing his mom. That one was crazy.
that was the first one,
Uh,
right?
I
What was
think
the
you're
first
right. I
one?
think that maybe it was the first one.
Yeah, that one
Where
I
his,
believe.
yeah, and he's in the house and he's like sweating. So anyway,
Mhm.
Jalil, like Thrag, the guy you see work everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy. He Invincible when he gets back to Earth. He's like, it's like he got back from like Vietnam. It's like he keeps seeing because he knows no one can beat this guy, so he just keeps imagining everyone he loves getting killed because they blew up. If you remember watching, they blew up Viltrum. So like he
Yeah,
has,
the planet.
yeah. So he would think like, oh, this guy's gonna come, get his lick back, essentially, and
He's so scared.
yeah, he's terrified, and you feel it. Definitely, obviously, it was cool to hear Bryson. You say like the main thing you took away was the PTSD. That he had PTSD, and that's what I wrote down. Is Mark has PTSD.
Mhm.
It was also cool to see. I mean, people were complaining like, "Why did we get like a Grey's Anatomy episode?" And I disagree. First off, like the mom is in Grey's Anatomy, so like,
Yeah.
what are we talking
Yeah.
about? And secondly,
Why did I say that?
they just were like, it's like a drama, so much of a drama, and I'm like, in my head, like, yeah, it is a drama though. Like, it is like
Yeah.
a little bit of a drama show. You get introduce these characters, they make you care about them, and then they'll kill them, and it's that much more impactful. So, but anyway, when he's talking to Debbie, I think that's a great I think it's a great redemption arc for him because it shows like how much like he didn't care from season one of like being like, I look at your mom as a pet, to like then, because like if you look at the other Viltrumites, they have no compassion, but to see him try so hard to be like, no, like you're um like you gotta hear me out, like you have to hear me out, like I'm not giving up on us. I just thought it was like a good, like, to see Omni-Man go from point A to point B to where we're at was cool. Like just to see him be like a dad and a husband. But yeah, I thought that was sick. And then obviously, Thrag actually showing up at the end, which again in the comics he shows up immediately. Like when Omni-Man and his dad get to Earth, or excuse me, Omni-Man and his son get to Earth, Thrag pulls up because they say, and they're like in the comic, they're like, oh, like thank God, like he's not here. And then the next page is literally like Thrag, like, nah, yeah, of course I'm here. Like,
Or a farming.
just crazy horror from. He doesn't even have to do anything. And of course we see him again, and Mark immediately charges him, which is so cool.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like that Jon Snow feeling of like he knows he's gonna die to this guy. He's having nightmares about this guy all day, yet he still goes and knows he's gonna do nothing to this guy, and he goes in anyway.
Yeah.
So that was sick, and just Thrags. Obviously, we told him straight up, like, "Yo, we're living here. We're posting up. Don't try to find us. We're not going to do anything harmful. We're just chilling. But if you try to, do anything, we're going to kill everybody." And I feel like he says like, you took my world. Like, what am I supposed to do?
It makes sense.
Yeah. You're like, duh, like, of course. And yet he still had the diplomacy to say, hey, look, we're just trying to rebuild my race. All he really cares about, and I wrote this is what I had down, is Thrag is a villain, yet Thrag is not a villain. He's a leader of his people who are going. There's 37 of them left. Imagine if there was 37 of us left. That is essentially what,
Yeah.
and go ahead, Bryson.
just feels like his fault though. Like he
Of
told
course.
everybody, yeah, it just
He's crazy, but
insane.
the ruler before him was crazy,
yeah, that's all I know.
and exactly, he's all he knows. And the show does a good job of showing you, Jalil. Like, I really think you should watch the first beginning of this, or maybe like the third episode, where you get to see Omni-Man when he's like 18, and
Mhm.
it shows you he's training these kids, and it shows you like he's like, answer this question. He basically asked them a question, and the little girl's like sweating, and like Omni-Man puts his hand on the back of her head, and he's like, you understand what happens when you're wrong? And she's like, and answers it right. And it's just like they've been there. There is no normal anything
Zero
about
tolerance. Zero
Yeah.
tolerance.
Right.
everyone's a warrior.
You got it's like perfection.
Perfection, exactly.
Right.
If you're not up to the standard, you're out. You're done. We're killing you as a 6-year-old. So in a way, yes, Bryson, correct. It is his fault, but
Yeah.
he's also just a Viltrumite, and that's what they do, and that's all he knows. And he's in his way, Thrag is like, we can be chill. Like, in fact, he said the universe is a funny thing, and in your own way, you're actually our savior, whether willing or not, is what he says. And because the only reason he didn't kill Mark and his dad is like, damn, you are low key strong. That's what he was thinking.
Yeah.
You know, like, damn, like you killed Conquest, and like you're kind of him. Like, you're holding up well. And so yeah, in his way, Thrag thinks, yo, we're chill. Like, in right then and there, he decides, like, truce, like legit truce, like we're not beefing anymore. Like, which goes into my last thing, and the last topic I have about it is where we're going next season, which is going to be, Viltrumites on Earth, which is awesome. It's going to be really cool to see them change, like they completely change. And we saw in that last credit scene, Bryce, I don't know if you stayed, you saw Alan get the virus. Yeah. But in Theta says in the voice message, he's like, it might kill all of humanity, but you got to do this shit anyway. And so Jalil, all the Viltrumites are on Earth.
Right.
So the alien, which his name's Alan, played by Seth Rogen, he's like, I got to do what I got to do in the next season. That's what we're going to see. Is he's now the antagonist in a way.
That's his job. That's
yeah.
So he's trying to kill the Viltrumites, but they're on Earth.
They're on Earth.
And he's been working. He's friends with Mark and Omni-Man.
Yeah. Like brothers. Like,
yeah.
Loves them. Loves
I
both
hate
of
that.
them.
And they got the virus from the boys, but it only kills Viltrumites.
But this one also, the perfected one, will kill everything that's human or Viltrumite. And so, we're going to see, like, because Alan is nerfed really bad from what we see. Like, he is crazy strong. Like, strong as Omni-Man strong. Like, so, he's a very formidable. Yeah, he's strong as Omni-Man. You're right.
Why is that?
So the Unopans, like the Viltrumites, killed their whole race except for like a few, and they like dedicated their existence to like birthing one warrior. Like,
I saw that episode. Yeah, the other day. Was that season 2? 1? It's
probably
season
2.
But he's he's not as jacked either as like earlier seasons as he is now.
He's crazy, and dude, I'm telling you, he's gonna be a hard enemy, and he's an enemy, but he's like also not like at all. So it's weird. But it's gonna be a cool season next season because Thrag and Omni-Man and Invincible are all like kind of on a team in a way,
right? Because they're trying to save the humans.
Earth is their planet now. That's their home. Thrag said
that's
like,
their
this
home.
Is our home now.
Right.
Yeah. Like, where else am I gonna go? Is what he says. Like, straight up. Like, this is Team Earth now. And in a way, like, if he was to rebuild the whole Viltrumite like empire, they would just go out and they'd start on Earth. They'd be like, yo, this is our shit now,
But isn't that like I mean, I don't know if he said that directly, but he said we're infiltrating in disguise or something like that. And it's
We will
like,
infiltrate, meaning like, yeah, we will like ensure that if you do turn on us, like we will instantly take out every major power on this planet and you'll be done. Because he says like 37, barely a whisper of what we were, yet more than enough to tear this planet in half.
that's what it was. It was the first nightmare daydream that Mark had was when the waves are crashing over the city, and he's just sitting there, and Omni-Man's like, dude, you gotta go to sleep, and he's like, I can't.
Yeah, so we're gonna get an awesome season next season, and I am really excited. Again, Bryson, it's so cool that you don't like know anything, like, and you'll find out more, I'm sure, but
yeah, I'll get spoiled by somebody that I talk to every day.
So far, yeah, so far it has been a cool ride for you, I'd imagine. Like, what would you? This was your favorite season, you think?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, in the last season, I mean, like I said, this show is one of those. It gets better every season. Every episode feels like it's getting better and better and better. Just I love it. It's great.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know. It's forced me. These past 2 seasons are so good that it's forced me to go back and rewatch, because now I want to know the bits and pieces. Like I don't want to be able to. I don't want to skim through anything. I want to watch it and.
Yeah, because I was the same way. I was like, who's like, I didn't care about this or this person. Like Cecil grew on me so much. I'm like my third watch of season 1. Like he's so important, and he's played by Walton Goggins, which is like so cool.
His scene with Omni-Man is he's like Omni-Man's like, you don't have to be afraid of me. He's like, I will always be afraid of you. He's like, you know what I mean? Like he's just real.
He said, I almost died defending the planet. Said that's a good start. Now do it 2,431 more times. That's how many people died and the Omni-Man turned to the bat. Like,
my God,
isn't that crazy? Yeah, actually, and he's holding Mark's head because Mark can't like get nothing because he's invincible literally, and he's just killing people with Mark, like holding him like this. A train is coming, and it's like
you got to see that scene.
Dying like
that's Omni-Man's fatality in the Mortal Kombat. The latest Mortal Kombat game.
I didn't know that. That is really cool, actually.
Yeah.
What season is that in?
1. The last episode of season 1. That's the magnum opus for sure. Oh my gosh, I just dropped the terrible towel. But yeah, Invincible peak as fuck. I'm very sad. But we will move on. And we'll move on to, of course, it's the show I watched right after. And Jalil, I'm going to let you in the driver's seat here on this one, and talk to us a little bit about The Boys.
Here we are, The Boys. I don't know if I like the beginning of this episode, honestly.
I hate it.
It was just, it's really awkward. And yeah, I just don't like the blasphemous, but I get what you have to do. So Homelander thinks he's God, and I feel like I kind of saw this coming eventually. And so I just didn't like the fact that, everyone bought into it, especially what's her name?
Firecracker?
Yeah. At first, I thought she was gonna, be terrified like she was acting. And
me too.
Turns out she just bought into it.
I still think she's like doing something behind the scenes to like fuck him over.
Soldier Boy to be in the captain's chair.
I think not. I didn't think that, but that's a good point. But I think, I don't know. I think she's super religious actually. And I think when he did that, she realized like, oh fuck, like you're fucking crazy. Yeah.
Well, I thought she was going to call him Satan, because like that was the last thing like they showed on the whiteboard when she was like planning on what to do.
And she was like, I know what to call him.
Right. And so I thought that was going to happen, but I didn't like that. But I did like how the smartest girl in the world, she
played Soldier
Boy. And
that was cool.
Played him into going. I thought that was excellent. I mean, that's what she does every time, though. She just outsmarts people and manipulates them to get them to do what she wants. And I thought that was funny to see Homelander.
It was cool.
Soldier Boy go back to back.
The woods.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It was just Homelander sucks, you know?
He's
like the best character on the show, and Soldier Boy cannot hide how much he thinks he sucks.
He fucking hates him. Yeah.
I love Soldier Boy.
Yeah, no, I
love him too.
He's fun, and it's like well-timed jokes as well. So I like Soldier Boy. But
yeah,
I hate the villain of that episode.
His brother.
That wasn't his brother, actually.
Oh.
That was just some dude that he went to camp with that used to rag on him. Remember when they were saying that? Like, they used to rag on you because you were just some rich
You were a rich kid?
Yeah.
That guy that used to rag on him. So
Quinn was his name.
Quinn. Yeah. But I did like the power he had to kind of
found it. Go ahead, Bryson.
It stressed me out. I was like, dude, I mean, honestly, that fact that they all had to change, that's hard to act that, you know, like the body language Huey had, Jack Quaid, right, is his name? Like, he did good, I think, with the body language of it, and Butcher just kind of acts more like Butcher.
Like, the whole time, right? No, I think Jack Quaid actually did a good job, like, being an asshole in that episode.
Right, yeah.
And I didn't get it in the beginning when he was walking up and, you know, he called Starlight those words, and then Kimiko and Frenchie were like looking at each other. Like, and I didn't really catch on to it at first. But I know that your favorite part was when Kimiko lost her voice for a second.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. I was like, ooh, is it going to be staying like this? I literally was like, oh, this will be great. And then she starts fucking talking again. And breaks up with Frenchie. Like, cut that shit out of the fucking show.
It kind of shows that, like, when she's at her strongest, though, is like when chaos is going, and that's when she loses her voice.
Yeah, she wants to be a fucking TikTok kid instead of being a badass.
Right. But the only thing I didn't like about that is that I know they were all like stressed out on the car ride back, and you know when they got back. So how did she get back so fast?
Because she's not hateful. She's that thing was bringing out their inner hate, because that guy was a hateful person.
Right.
That's why Frenchie, I think, didn't get infected. I don't think Frenchie's a hateful person.
He didn't get infected because he was on shrooms, remember?
Oh, really?
Yeah, on drugs. He's like, my drug tolerance is so high, I can't get affected by this stuff. That's what he said.
Funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Remember, because afterwards, Kimiko's like, I'm sorry, I called you druggy something. And he was like, you didn't call me that. She's like, oh, I thought I did. But I like the scene of Homelander being stuck in that cell, and he's like almost throwing up. And when Butcher walks up to him, and Butcher thinks he has the upper hand, and he's talking his shit. And then Homelander just, it's funny because he was feeling like complete dog shit until he saw Butcher, and he's like, hold on, bring the life out of me. And like, it like made him strong again when he was like, you don't have it, do you? So I thought that part was awesome. I don't know how Homelander broke out though, because it's supposed to be a suit-proof cell.
I just think it even pissed me off so bad because I think that whole episode didn't make sense plot wise, because I was like, just going to point this one out, like Homelander has PTSD from being in one of those things when he's a kid. He would have never. Do you see how long it took for Soldier Boy to fucking lock him in there? You're telling me Homelander wouldn't just fucking break that door open, grab him, and be like, "Why? Give me a reason why I shouldn't laser your head in right now."
Right. That's the same way he got out. Right. The same way he got out should have been.
It just made no fucking sense, and the fucking episode didn't make any sense.
It was underwhelming. Yeah, why were they there?
Like, why are we there? When you get the V1, I get, but like it just felt like a like a fuck around, like a hey, there's the fuck around episode. Like it just like
It was filler, yeah.
Yeah, it was a filler, but it wasn't as good as like Herogasm. Like that was a fuck around episode, but like that was fucking hilarious and funny and cool. And this
but
was
Herogasm had
random.
a real story behind it too, though.
Yeah, of course, and this does too, but it doesn't at the same time. It just feels like, what the hell am I watching?
I think it could be showing I mean, probably something bigger picture, but obviously with the V1, but maybe I did notice like the parallels, like, you know, a lot this season's, I mean, the whole show, but this season is a lot about this fatherhood thing going on, you know, or like Soldier Boy looked up to that character, not to skip ahead. I know you're probably going to get to that, Joel, but you know,
no, go ahead.
Just like when Homelander's like, why are you crying? And he's like, just do it. And he's like, it's just interesting to see that Soldier Boy was a softie too back in the day, cried when he got shot up with V. And you know what I mean? And it's like, he's not really much different from Homelander. He is, but like he felt the way Homelander feels about him, he felt that way about somebody else.
Right. And he's a Nepo baby. I thought that was funny.
He's a Nepo baby. I didn't even know that until this episode. So I guess there's that. Again, I just think the plot was missed on this episode. I was just like, I miss, and oh my god,
I knew you were going to do it. That's where I was going next, man. I really hated that.
Thank you.
I'm brother. You know, calling the cop.
Oh my gosh!
Right? Like Starlight's not a fucking superhero that could kill you. So like, I thought that was super corny. Thought the scenes with her and her dad were corny because I just don't know what they're for.
It's character development or something.
It just was bad, dude.
Well, remember, dude, she's starting to like feel weird at the beginning. Like we think she's like getting more like F it, kill everybody and stuff like that. Like her mom betrayed her. Like she doesn't trust anybody. The Seven were bad when she joined it. Like she was her dream, and everybody. Her dad told her, like, you know, I didn't want to lie to you and like make you think that like you got shot up with V, you know, like this wasn't a gift from God, like you were a science experiment.
I thought the dad was a good actor too, just to add. I thought
he was a good actor. Sure, but what was the point of it?
She met someone that was genuine, but yeah, I'm not loving it, but it's just like it's filler. It's just like humanity, you know, like she has that connection, even though Huey's like that with her. So
shout out Fernando Mendoza for going #1 overall in the draft. Sorry.
That's awesome. And then who's the guy that has the V1? What's his name? Black Sight? What's his name?
I don't fucking know. I may have missed that completely.
Yeah. I don't remember this guy. I don't think we've ever met him.
Black Sight. I'm gonna look that up.
I can tell you this: every time Starlight's on the screen, I want to fucking turn the show off. And when Kimiko talks, I want to fucking turn the show off. But it was whatever. It was whatever. I wasn't mad. There were some funny the preacher and what's her name?
Yeah.
What is her name?
Ashley.
The redheaded girl. Ashley. That shit's pretty funny.
Yeah. By the way, let's give credit to Ashley. Let's
give hella credit to Ashley. Ashley's funny.
Mm-hmm.
She is
super funny.
I think she's needed. I hate looking at the back of her head.
That shit sounds really weird. I really don't like that either. I hate that so bad.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, it's funny. It's funny as hell. Like
it's funny.
I don't know if other people can hear it though. Like when she has the wig on.
No other people can.
They can't. I thought
she's talking. It's like talking to her through her brain when she does the. Yeah, like it's like a psychic thing.
Yeah.
But people can see it though.
So,
not if she has that wig on.
I thought the preacher guy said something like
he can see it. Just tease with her.
Yeah, she was like, you like that, which when the team was talking about the position they did, she's like, I like it when you do that or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Eerie.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was good. It wasn't great. It wasn't. I don't even think I would say it was good. It was just a filler. It was a filler one.
So with the blasphemy section is like, so they switched from the Democratic Party, Democratic Party. What's
the Democratic Church or something like that?
Yeah.
I didn't really
weird.
understand.
I didn't understand that. And I really didn't understand the whole fucking episode. I won't lie.
It's just getting people on board with God and Homelander. Like there's like people believe in that, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
I think they could have showed more of that though, like Homelander trying to convince people he was.
Yeah.
God.
I felt we'll get that maybe next episode.
What one part was funny before we move on is when they were walking through the woods and Homelander's like gets his cape stuck on like a stick or something, like a tree, and he's like, Soldier was like, we're almost there. He's like, I could have flown us there so long ago, and he's like, I'm not gonna let you fucking fly me.
Jensen Ackles, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's fucking hilarious. He's in Supernatural.
Yeah, there's a reason they're making a Soldier Boy prequel
show.
Yeah,
because he's a really awesome actor.
Yeah.
All right, Bryson, this is your time. And I want you to ask these two questions first. The would you rather section.
I'd rather do that first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would much rather do that first.
You're going first though too, like asking the questions.
Yeah. I thought about doing extra ones, but just in case we stomp on each other, but I think mine are pretty good. All right, would you rather? Option 1, you play Angel Reese, 22-year-old Angel Reese, in a one-on-one game to 21 for $5,000 if you win. Get y'all's Google images out so y'all can see this lady. Option 2, you step in the cage with Alexa Grasso, who's 31 years old, fights at 125 pounds in the UFC flyweight division, and her record is 17-5 and 1 draw. For 3 full rounds, and if you win, you get $15,000.
I'm gonna take my ones with injuries.
I'm taking the Angel Reese all day.
Wow.
There's no way I'm getting in the ring with someone who knows how to fight, isn't afraid to fight.
Y'all change up.
No. But if you would have said $15 million or like $1 million or like even $100,000, I'd say, yeah, I'm taking that one because I might win.
Okay. What about $100,000?
Or am I getting knocked the fuck out on
Bryson.
TV, gang?
We're in the ring. I have to have the stamina. I have to have all of that, bro.
Okay,
UFC fight.
Change it. Okay, UFC.
Change to a street fight.
$100,000. No, 3 full rounds. $100,000 if you win, and you get
how many months of training?
3 months.
3 months of training. I'm doing that.
I'll take that. Yeah, all day.
I'm doing that. Yeah.
Taking that all day. Taking that all day. Taking that all day.
And I got the stamina.
Taking that all day.
Fatigued halfway through the first round. Yeah, that's easy.
Okay. All right. I should change that part, but yeah, I'm glad we adjusted.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
What would you do? What
are you doing? You're doing the basketball one. Coward.
I would rather just get my ass beat for $100,000. I can lose and just say I tried. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, I get the bread either way.
No, you have to win. Okay. Yeah. All right. Next. All right. Ready for this one? Okay. Imagine you are a B-tier superhero trying to level up in your career. You've got a chance to apply under these top-tier bosses: Cecil Stedman, Nick Fury, Stan Edgar, or Professor X. Now, here's the catch. Your playing time directly determines your paycheck, and you're going to get paid like an average NBA player. So the more you're used, the more you can earn. Who are you choosing to work under and why? You're a B-tier superhero.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Cecil doesn't really give a flying fucking fuck about any of the people that work under him and or the superheroes that work under him. So I'm not picking him. Who'd you say? Professor X? He's probably making it in my top 2. Nick Fury also doesn't really give a flying fuck about any of the people. He just cares about the mission, but he's way more sympathetic than Cecil. So he'll probably go 3. Who else?
Stan Edgar.
Stan Edgar is a piece of fucking shit. He's literally at the bottom. And I'm going with Professor X by a fucking mile. He gives his life for the people that work for him. He cares about them. He's flawed, sure, but he's breaded up crazily, and he has nothing to do with the government too. It's the easiest. That's the easiest answer for me. Professor
That's X. A good answer. But and Professor X is works with a lot of B tier, C tier heroes.
Yeah, I'm getting PT. I'm getting plenty of PT. If I'm going with Cecil, bro, what do I need? What do they need me for? They have Invincible.
I'm going Nick Fury.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, it was simple for me. I'm going Nick Fury because, for one, he's not going to let me fail the mission.
He's not going to let you fail the mission.
He may not care, but he cares that the mission gets complete. And so if I'm completing these missions, then I'm going to level up my career.
Yeah.
And I'll also get to work with some of the greatest superheroes ever.
Yeah,
you know,
it'll be cool hangs.
So I'm going to take Nick Fury. Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Okay. Where you going with, Bryson?
Now I'm just thinking about y'all's two's answer. Dude, definitely not Cecil or Stan Edgar. You do get the gold standard with Nick Fury, but I never went to college.
The ball knowledge.
I dropped out of college, but yeah, I would love to go to Xavier University and have at least a 4-year degree there. So
put the fucking cap on.
Cool. I get it. I just want to be on TV, you know?
That's fine. And you're like a star for sure when Nick Fury.
I think
I will ask you guys my 2 questions. Okay. This is really less specific than your second question, Bryson, and I only have this as my first question because how cool was the flying scene in Invincible when she's like, just go fly out. And he's just like, it just looked so clean. Like the way he's flying and just like, he's kind of depressed. He's flying through the air and like the music's going and like he goes up to space and then just falls. But then he catches himself flying again. Like that just looks sick. So my question is, would you rather be able to fly at 200 miles per hour or be able to teleport, but only 2 times per day? Because think about a jet goes way faster than 200 miles per hour. So it's still going to take time to get to where you're going. Or you can teleport, bink, wherever instantly. But you can only do it 1 more time per day.
I'm going with jumper twice a day. Right?
Okay. I would choose to fly. I think it looks fun.
I'm stuck here. I would choose to fly though. Only because
so fun. It looks so fun.
It's great. Yeah.
Only because like if I gotta go like to get to you guys, right? Or to get to Flyer Branch to get to my house, it would take me, I don't know what, 10 minutes.
Right.
You know?
If that.
And then to get back, it would take me another 10 minutes. But I could still go other places. But on the vice versa, if I jump twice,
you're stuck.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the fly.
Good question, though. Solid question. Great answer. My second one, this is a little more gruesome. Would you rather fight a house cat, but it's the size of like this kitchen island, and it's pissed off? It's not a nice cat. Like, it's a mean, angry outside cat, but it's fucking massive. Or would you rather fight 2 extremely hungry wolves? So less big than this, but wolves. Now keep in mind, it's a house cat. It's not a fucking lion. It's a fucking house cat.
It is a lion. It is a lion. That is a lion.
It's the size of the great.
I'd rather run into the wolves. I don't want to fight either.
Right.
run into the
I don't
Mhm.
want to do either, but if I
And
had
but
to
the wolves
choose-
are starving. The wolves are fucking starving. They're looking to kill
Or-
your ass quick.
I
yeah,
feel
but
like-
that cat, bro, the instincts, like
He's
even
gonna
if I
play
tried
with
to
you.
hit the cat, like he's dodging that, but I can
Mhm.
hit these two dumbass dogs eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're getting fucking destroyed either way. I would rather go with the dogs too, though, because a cat is gonna play with you,
Yeah.
and that is
Yeah.
gonna suck.
He's gonna let you run and
He's
just
gonna terrorize.
And the
you.
reason I say that is because, and it looks way less though now, but Jerry fucking launched himself off of like this little bed I have like right here, launched himself in like no, his eyes were completely black, just went like stuck his claw as hard as he could into my skin. It went into my skin, like, and it fucking hurt. And I said to Arden, I was like, imagine if that cat was fucking the size of this fucking
the
cat.
apex
Like,
predator of the jungle.
Yeah.
That's
Like, we
his.
would not
That's
have-
his crib. And in his
Mhm.
head right now, that's his crib. That's why I'm
Yeah.
not fighting a cat.
Mm-hmm. They're
Never.
mean, and
We're
they can.
lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, we're lucky that they're the size they are.
Right. Exactly.
But okay, what's
right.
yours, Jilla? What do we got?
Here we go. All right. My first one is. I think you guys will actually trip up on this one. Well, especially you, Josh. Would you rather live without music or television? So that means movies,
Mm,
shows.
I can't make music either. If I
Can't make music, but you also can't act.
I would less do that though.
That is a good question for Josh. I'll tell you this. I would choose. I need
I would
music.
go without music. Here's my answer why. I went without music in my fucking shitty BMW for like 2 to 3 years, I think. And I got addicted to this shit, to podcasting, and to just film and movies and TV shows. Definitely this, I think, by a larger margin than music, even though I love making music and probably more than I like listening to it nowadays. But that's my answer. An unfortunate answer, but a good question. What about you, Bryson? Because I know you love.
Yeah, same
Good
answer.
question
Same
for
thing with you.
Oh, really?
I love no. Like I'm not
Oh.
that. I'm choosing music, but I do listen to
Figured.
my own music more than I actually listen to other music, which is I just think shows and movies would suck either way without music. If there was no background music or anything in shows and TV, like does that still happen?
That's
is there-
like a very niche. That's
Yeah, I mean,
Like if there's no
I feel
music,
that's
like
hard.
I think shows can go without music, though.
Yeah,
I think there are
like
plenty
the
of
way
shows that go on like the whole episode without music.
Invincible has some great scenes of music.
No, for sure. It doesn't.
But yeah,
enhance
I
it,
would.
make
I
it
mean,
better.
it still
Yeah.
doesn't make my answer different.
I'm
I
choosing
would-
music.
So
I
you're
love
gonna
music.
keep music?
I love music so much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go without music myself
Mhm.
because I could just listen to podcasts and then I could watch great television.
Yeah, bro. Nothing like it.
Which brings me to the next question.
Mm.
Would you rather Game of Thrones never existed
Yeah.
or Marvel never existed?
Oh, Game of Thrones.
All of
There's still
Marvel is so
DC.
big.
By Marvel, I mean, sorry, let's say this. The
Like,
Avengers. The Avengers. Not all
Does
of Marvel.
Spider-Man count?
X-Men. You know, you still got Deadpool.
So I
I
got
s-
Spider-Man.
so I sp-
No, he's an Avenger.
then
Fuck.
Game of Thrones goes.
Yeah. Oh my
Because
gosh, that is
I've lived-
crazy.
For a long time without knowing Game of Thrones till I was like in like my senior year of high school. Like I think Spider-Man like shaped my childhood to a degree. I need that.
I respect your answer.
I know, but I feel like I didn't love shows until I didn't know loving a show until I loved Game of Thrones.
I can agree to that, Josh.
And like, dude, we were fucking depressed in my basement watching Game of Thrones. Got me through a crazy weird time
Virgin
period of my
days.
life, and just kind of like, yeah, dude, I don't know.
It's
Fuck,
Yeah.
Joel, that's the best question I've heard. Even though Bryson, your intricate one was really good too. I think I'm gonna go. I would rather Game of Thrones exist.
Ding, ding, ding. I agree with Josh. I can go without Marvel. I mean, unfortunately, there's some great superheroes, and I love Spider-Man 1 and 2 just as much as you.
Infinity War though, and like
But, like-
Endgame and No Way Home. Like, bro.
How I think about it is, all right, I know we do this talk about the boys, Josh, but the greatest TV show ever, right? Ever, the greatest. Or one subject of superheroes.
It's not even.
I
Are
still
they
have
great?
Invincible. I still have
they great?
Invincible.
Yes.
Still have superheroes.
Still
Yeah.
have Invincible, bro.
They're not even the best like superhero movie though, you know? Because The Dark Knight is the best
Batman.
superhero movie.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Do they have the best movies altogether? Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I'm saying
That's a good question that you asked.
television show, you know what? 12
Yeah.
years, 15 years of television? 12?
A
something like that?
peak. A peak show.
Or, you know, I mean, they're movies. The movies are fire, but they're still X-Men.
I agree, and it's a hard pick for me, but I'm gonna stick with Game of Thrones. It's just so fucking amazing, and it shaped such a large time of my life. Like so did Avengers is still going, but man, that time where the episodes were dropping for Game of Thrones was just like unbelievable. We take it for granted, you know.
No, I think about that all
We
the time.
take it for
Also-
granted. How
Also,
great it
dude,
was.
we were like just becoming like adults when those seasons were coming out. Those
Mhm.
2 seasons, and it just felt like me watching that show did like there's love for it because I was like I'm getting older and I'm watching shows, and it's like the second show I've ever binge watched.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I agree. Yeah. After The Office for me.
Speaking of Marvel, though, to segue into our next topic, is CinemaCon. And Bryson, you were kind of more tapped into that than me. So if you want to talk about that.
I mean, you can see a lot of stuff on the internet, but like I'll just go over. I just want to like whatever y'all think about it. But the Doomsday trailer, they showed it. You can't even find it on the internet right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it. Like I've heard about it. Like they.
I'm just
explained
gonna
it,
read
but-
the bullet points from what I took down from some of the sources.
Mhm.
This starts out. It opens up with Xavier's Institute with a narration. I don't know who it's from. I think I thought it was Dr. Doom at first, but I think it's Professor X. And it says, something is coming, something we might not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall divest with an unthinkable decision. Now, it doesn't say who that is. It's just like hovering over the thing, over the trailer. And Fantastic Four meets the Avengers and the Thunderbolts. And Shuri, which is like the Black Panther princess, shares a frame with Namor. Namor is I guess you'd say like he's a bad Aquaman, or is he a good guy? I don't know.
yeah, he's kind of
so
anti-hero maybe.
Yeah, and a lot of X-Men is this trailer. So classic
I heard that.
Cyclops in their OG like blue and yellow uniform. And Josh will like this Shang-Chi, not Shang-Chi, but he is fighting Gambit, Channing Tatum. So Channing Tatum has joined the battle for real. He's here.
Is it actually Channing Tatum's Gambit?
Yeah.
Though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. I heard that.
I did
love that.
Yeah, it's at the X mansion, and I do like these parts. Yeah, and Mystique turns into Yelena, which is the blonde girl from Thunderbolts, and guess what? It's the classic Mystique, not Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
The other
That's
one.
okay. I'm fine with
OG.
that. Yeah, it's OG.
Yeah.
It's OG.
Ant-Man. Thor says we will return as brothers and sisters, and it like does a shot of like Johnny and Sue Storm. Thor charges Doom with Stormbreaker. That's the battle axe he has, only for Doom to stop the weapon cold, like just.
It does nothing to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Thor says we're gonna need a miracle to pull this one off, essentially, and then Steve Rogers, hey pal, comes on the screen, and it's Captain America, and he summons Thor's hammer. And Thor's like, this can't be. He summons Thor's hammer. Captain America's the only other one that can wield it.
That's cool.
I don't love Captain America, but that sounds...
That's going to be so cool. Because we get to see that. And
Chris Evans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's he back? I don't know.
How's he back? I don't know. And that's the problem that everyone's freaking out about.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I like that.
Because of the ending, bro. He has such a good ending.
Right.
You're going to take that away.
I hope they don't ruin it.
But he's in it. So we got to deal with it.
Yeah, so that's the Doomsday. That's what I've heard about Doomsday, and
I'm excited for it for sure, and made me excited when I read the synopsis of it, or heard it really from the boys over on the
Escape Pod.
The Escape Pod.
Inspiration. Yeah, shouts out those guys. Yeah, and then Spider-Man, they showed like the scene, the Brand New Day, Spider-Man Brand New Day. They showed a scene where he's at Zendaya's apartment. She makes out with a new guy. Tom Holland's heart hurts, and Ned is like, his best friend Ned remembers getting saved by Spider-Man a couple times. Doesn't remember who Spider-Man is. Thinks it's Flash Thompson. He's like, trust me, if you knew who Flash Thompson is, you would think it's him too. And Tom Holland's like, all right, but he's like, some technology or something Ned is creating to track Spider-Man, try to find his identity. And
I think he's going to be a villain.
I think he's going to be the Hobgoblin. They've hinted that, and he can summon powers, we've seen.
Right.
Yeah. And remember, he's like, I promise never to turn on you and kill you, and No Way Home.
They'd give away. And I want to talk about this more, but y'all haven't seen the second movie, but Beyond the Spider-Verse. Everybody, please tell Josh and Jalil to watch the second movie of it.
I'm going to. I was supposed to this week, and I didn't get around to it.
It's okay.
But I need to, and I did read the synopsis of that one as well. Or I just keep saying read. I fucking heard it on the Escape Pod. Shout out. But it sounded really cool. I know little about Miles, but we get him in the game. And the Prowlers, and
I love the Prowler. Yeah. Now Miles Prowler. Spoiler alert for y'all. Anyways, don't need to get your panties in a wad. It comes out in June 18th, 2027. So who cares right now?
Yeah.
So this is pretty cool, and this kind of brings up a good topic. So I thought this was a show, but it's a movie. One of Batman's villains, Clayface, October 23rd, 2026. It's in James Gunn's DCU universe. And, me and Josh and Jalil have had conversations if Robert Pattinson should be in the DCU or not. But the Penguin show is a spinoff show of Robert Pattinson's Batman, and it's such a good show. It's so good. And that's something for later segment that we didn't think of. Maybe I didn't. But I don't know. The Clayface is essentially the trailer. If y'all watched it, looks like the movie The Product, where it's like, I don't know the story, but there's several adaptations of Clayface, but that really shitty Batman Amazon show that came out last year, me and Josh tried to watch, and the Penguin was a girl. We turned it off. I watched one episode of it that was kind of eerie, and it was Clayface's one, and he's an actor that is kind of like not your James Bond looking actor, and he wants to impress this girl, so he somehow gets the Clayface powers and tries to become handsome. He melts in front of her, gets embarrassed, and tries to hold her captive. So I'm thinking it might be a movie like that where this guy cares about his looks. Who knows what direction they're going, but he
definitely,
definitely,
because he wipes his face like he has like this like kind of good looking face, and then he just like wipes it, and it's just clay.
It's a
was
horror,
really
by the way.
disturbing. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely
That's kind of what I felt. It was going to be a horror movie. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going for that, which is weird to be in that.
They are going for that.
Yeah.
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 I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be scary and disturbing and body horror-esque, but it is going to be really like interesting. So I watched the trailer. Gibbs actually sent me the trailer. Shout out Lisha. So I mean, a lot of people I think are excited about seeing, maybe I don't even know Clayface from like the old Batman cartoon.
People that only know live action, like I bet.
Like, holy shit, what's this cool, crazy looking movie?
He's a good villain. I mean, Batman's Rogues Gallery is his top tier, so like it'd be cool to see that, honestly.
Yeah. I know we're a little short on time. I wanted to kind of wrap it up.
I got one more thing just to throw it in
go
here.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No,
for
sure.
us and the boys. This will be quick, but this is something I did not see anywhere until today, like literally before we were doing the podcast. Not only is Jason Momoa Lobo in the new Supergirl movie, he's also one of the stars in a new movie Sony announced at CinemaCon, which is based on one of our favorite games, Helldivers. And they're making a movie of Helldivers.
I saw that.
And it's directed by the guy who does the Fast and Furious films. So
it's going to be crazy, like goofy. And
yeah, well, it's interesting. Helldivers is based off Starship Troopers, which is like a cult classic from 90s
or maybe even earlier than 90s, but I think 90s.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be funny as shit. And I love that Jason Momoa is going to be it. And I think he said he like plays the game. So he's going to
really?
like, yeah, he's going to know like the dark humor of it all. So
yeah, I hope it's gory.
It's got to be. It's got to be. It's got to be a bunch of them dying at every moment.
Yeah,
that's what Helldivers. That's what Helldivers is. That is interesting. I did not know they announced that at CinemaCon. That's really cool. I think I just saw that on like Twitter or something before it was.
I had no clue and not expected that at all. So
I wonder how that's going to play out. Actually,
I don't know.
Kind of made me want to play the game.
I always download it and delete it because I get bored, but it always does provide that level of like clearing a map. It did provide a level of like satisfaction, like dopamine, like in your brain, like fuck yeah, playing the heavy metal in the background.
You're the last one left. They're like, go.
Yeah, you gotta get off with the samples.
Mm-hmm.
And to kind of segue, I say segue a lot. I wrote this down. I think this is an interesting one though. I didn't want to do top 5 all time, but top 5 shows that came out this year, and last year. So both years, because I didn't want to. I was like 2026 hasn't had a full catalog yet. So I will go first. I think my number one sits at number 1, and it could be like, again, it's just like your favorite. But if like I had to pick a number 1 right now, I mean, come on.
I knew you were going there.
It's good. I don't think I've loved a show this much. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? Since Game of Thrones. Holy fuck. I said it. And nice. I'm not taking it back. And maybe in a year I'll think differently. But right now, it's carrying so hard. And like you said, it's gotten better and better. If you look at every IMDb score, Rotten Tomatoes, everything's 100, dude. It's just beautiful. It's just a masterpiece through and through. And yeah, so that's at 1. Again, this is my favorite. I don't necessarily, if it's not anyone else's favorite, I completely understand. Yeah. Right. 2 is Stranger Things. I think that last season was really slept on, which is crazy, but like I think it was a really good goodbye for the people who loved the show for so long. And a lot of people hated like the ending. I think it's hard to land a plane like that show was. Like that show is beloved by a lot of people, and who knows if they're really even ready to end the show. In my opinion, I think everyone just kind of got old and it was time to end it. But I really think it was great. My number 3 is It Welcome to Derry.
Okay.
Fucking great. And next season is going to be, I'm willing to bet, even better. Bill Skarsgård came back, which was super surprising. I'm very glad, but I also loved the crazy way and the different entities that it made it look instead of just a clown. It really drove home the fear of this thing. It's not just a fucking clown. It's whatever you're most afraid of, and it manifests itself that way. But then, of course, when he comes on the screen, it's just insane. Number 4 is From. This last season before the one that we just got a new episode Sunday. I've been waiting a year for. I think maybe even longer. Nah, probably just a year. Yeah, just a year. It is so fucking good. And I don't want to go into like a full explanation of the plot, but just know, like, imagine just like the show Lost, but like way better story and way scarier. Like, and not even that Lost is scary, but like it is fucking scary, and it keeps you on your toes, and it's got awesome, dude. The actor, Sheriff Boyd, who plays the main character, he is amazing. He is amazing. This black dude, I forget the actor's name. He's so good though. Like he's gotta be like this show. He's gonna propel. Like he's gonna go be insanely popular in other movies. I swear. I strongly suggest you guys watch it. We're getting a new season right now. It'd be a great time to watch it. And then at number 5, I thought a lot about it too, Jalil. I know you were mentioning you were kind of having a rough time filling out to 5, or just with the number 5. I'm going Knights of the Seven Kingdom. Funny.
Wow.
I've rewatched it since as well, so I've seen it twice. I love the plot points. I love how much it throws real Game of Thrones fans like little tidbits here and there. I loved Egg. I love Sir Duncan. I loved the Prince. I love where next season's going. The only thing I don't love and why it's at 5 is that it's too short. The episode lengths are too short. But if I really had to take the time to think about it, I really loved every episode of that show. That's my list.
I want Jalil to go second.
Hold on.
My bad. I want Jalil to go second, but first of all, I know you missed one, Josh. I know you missed one, and you're like, oh my God, how could I even do that? Your favorite show, your favorite game, Fallout. Oh my God.
Boo. Where's the boo? Throw away my whole list. I'm putting Fallout at 2. Throw the whole list away.
Wow.
What a crazy, insulting thing. Babe, I didn't put Fallout in my top 5 show. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here. I should be kicked off of this.
When you said Knights of the Seven Kingdom, I was like, I love that show, but whoa. Like, dang.
I'm taking off shit.
It Welcome to Derry above.
I'm taking off Knights, even though I love it. But I'm going Invincible, Fallout, Stranger Things, It, From. Yeah, that's a good list. That's a great list now. Now here. Okay. Whoever wants to go next.
I'll go next.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start off with number 1 being Gen V.
Ooh.
That the last season of Gen V was great. I think me and Bryson had hours and hours of conversation just off the content of that one singular season. So I just think that if I can talk about it, if I'm excited to talk about it, it obviously did something for me, and I feel like it did the most for me over the little bit that it's been. Number 2, I'm gonna go Knights of the Seven Kingdom.
That too. I like it.
It
I love
was my only flaw with the show is that it was too
it.
short.
God, so good.
That was it. But
Too short, bro. 2 episodes are too short.
Everything I wanted, though. It gave me the whole Game of Thrones feel back. Dare I say it, even more than House of Dragons does. Like almost. Like it had me tingling. And then the last episode, or the episode before the last one, I mean, that's one of the best.
That's one of the best Game of Thrones
TVs I've seen in a long time. And so yeah, I gotta go with that at 2. Number 3, y'all don't know this show, but it's Raising Kanan, his 50 Cent show, and it's about himself. And that shit's it's getting good. It's been my favorite show, The Power Universe. So for y'all,
I need to peep that.
Raising Kanan is the one. Number 4 is The Night Agent. I've been watching it. It's on Netflix, and it's about this guy. He works Secret Service overnight, and so people in the Secret Service will call that phone if they're running into any issues, or people in the CIA will call that phone if they're running into like any issues, like they're being hunted and shit. And this last season was actually really good, so I got that at 4. And number 5 is going to be a curveball for you guys, but the last season of Survivor was phenomenal. I don't know if y'all like game shows, but
I do kind of though.
Survivor. It kind of shows you like this is where we came from type shit. Like they are really out there, bare bones. And there was this one kid, his name was Rizzo, and he was corny, super corny, but very, very entertaining at the tribals and in the competition. So I will give that my 5th show.
The Survivor. My parents saw that show. So shout out Survivor. I mean, dude, that's like a staple of TV. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So no hate there. No hate on Survivor. I never understood it as a kid, but I like that list too. That's an interesting list. I like that it was your list was very different, and I'm hoping yours is too, Bryson. But
when you said curveball, I thought you were gonna say especially since you just got done talking about 50 Cent. I thought you were gonna say the P. Diddy documentary.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, here it goes.
Wow.
Why
did you think? Why did you think here it goes?
I didn't watch it because y'all both told me it's great.
I mean, it was good,
like crazy, but I
I
don't
don't know how good it is. But what if it was like the curveball? I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead, Bryson.
All right. So a little bit of these, I think is a little bit of like I watched the whole show, but then they had something going on the past 2 years too. But I had a lot of downtime over the past few years. So Jujutsu Kaisen.
I won.
Yeah, I think I like.
I was gonna put it in mine too. I was gonna put it in my list too, but I just couldn't fit it.
They're still coming out with episodes too, the Colon Games and stuff like that. So I really like that show.
I love JJK so much. I didn't know we were doing animes too. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't.
I'm just doing shows. Okay. I'm just doing shows.
Yeah, shout out. I mean, Invincible is technically, I guess you could say, an anime if you really want to. So
I'm gonna try to focus on the ones that like I put a list in. The ones you already mentioned, I'll mention at the end. I'm just gonna go to the ones that we haven't.
Okay.
So, The Penguin. That was a great show.
When did that come out though?
That was 2025.
Sure, G.
I'm gonna look it up.
Are you sure about that, gang? I feel like that shit was 2024.
I'm gonna say it was 24.
2025.
All right.
Maybe
Knock,
early,
all right,
right?
knock my list
October.
down, and it goes in at second place.
Yeah.
So I'll go Gen V,
Penguin.
Penguin, Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Raising Kanan, and The Night Agent.
That's a good list. I like that list better now.
All
Go
right.
ahead, Bryson. What do you got? 3.
That's a great one.
This is so controversial, but I'm going to be very specific when I say this. The Last of Us Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2, and the throwback episode with Pedro Pascal. I'm sorry. I've watched it twice, and I'm trying not to mention shows that you already mentioned. But that season sucked and all.
You don't have to mention shows that
wouldn't even have made my top 50.
The season sucked. Then
But
Could Have Been Love seasons 1 and 2. Shouts out to Drewski. That was great.
It's a good show.
I like it.
Really
I like it. I like it. It's hilarious.
Yeah. So freaking funny.
Yeah. Some of the funniest shit.
Not a bad pick.
watched.
That's a good like little pull right there.
Yeah. I'm trying to be interesting right now.
Yeah,
I like it.
I hate it to an extent. I hate it, but
Yeah, I mean, we've already gone past like my top 5 because it's already been mentioned. So it's like, I'm just trying to keep it interesting. And then this is one that y'all probably, Josh has probably seen it. Jalil will never see it because it's animated. But honestly, I watched this like 3 or 4 times throughout since it came out. But The Predator, Killer of Killers.
yeah, on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's such a vibe.
Heat. It's such a vibe, bro. Love the animation. There's Predator Badlands is live action.
Okay.
I like that a lot too.
Predator, that was a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Predator Killers is cool too. It's like almost the Spider-Verse animation style.
Yeah, it's such a vibe too. I can't express that enough. It's really good.
Yeah, yes. There's another one to watch. Bryson, Jalil, I don't think again it's animated and it's Star Wars. Maul Shadow Lord is fire.
I've seen the first 2 episodes. Is there any more?
I'm on episode 6 now.
What?
They pumped them out. I was like, I literally laid in bed, watched all. I literally was like, "There's 6 episodes." I feel like I just watched the first one.
Yeah,
and I guess they dropped just 6.
Yeah, they had to have. I just checked last week. There was only 2.
Dude,
I'm watching that tonight.
It was fucking great. I almost threw that in my top 5, but I was like, it's just recency bias. But I binged the whole thing, or not the whole thing because they're still coming out. But Heat, straight Heat.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good lists. I liked where we went with that, because I did not expect some. There, you reminded me of a lot of good shows, and
I was worried I wasn't gonna have 5. Honestly, I was like,
I know.
I was like, dang.
I know. Everyone was kind of.
The Penguin's
everyone was
really
kind of stressed
good.
out about it.
I was. I was.
There's
Gen V was just so good, yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah, honestly, my
I need
top
to watch
5,
it.
Gen V was number 2. Stranger Things is great.
Actually, number 1 for you.
Yeah,
Dude, JJK is so fucking gas, bro. If I would have known really we were gonna go animes too, it would be hard for me to not put it at like 1 or 2. Honestly,
but also, yeah, like I said, I watched that show from start to where it's at now. Like Josh put me on, and I binged it, and I felt like while I was watching it, I felt a lot of growth in my life, and so it just like it hits different when you watch shows like that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I feel that.
it's fire too.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this show too. Is Bryson better looking than this next guy? This guy. Answer in the comments. We want to know. This is if you made it to the very end of the podcast section, is this guy better looking,
Bro, that's not me.
than this guy?
And that's not even
all
Toby
we want to
Maguire.
know.
That's his cousin,
We
fucking
don't
Tony Maguire.
care about anything else in the comments other than is this person better looking than this person? No names need to be said. Nothing needs to be said differently other than we want to hear your opinion. We'll drop it here, I think. I'm pretty satisfied. I got to watch the draft. I'm hoping the Steelers haven't traded up and picked anybody. I have fucking so many messages, so I'm scared to look.
I think you're getting Carson back.
Not in the first round. I'll fucking jump out the window. But I love this. Was a great episode. I can say I think we're getting better, and I think we're gonna keep this ball rolling, and look forward to next week. No more Invincible, so we're just got the boys. And again, please, here, how about let's make a pact before we all get off. We're all gonna have a show that each of us are gonna have to watch, no matter what. Like, and we can kind of go in like I want you guys to watch From. I fucking know you'll love it. Like, I know it's not gonna be hard watch at all. Like the first episode, you're gonna be like, this show rips. And you guys, I'll watch whatever
Mario
maybe Gen V
movie.
season. That I have to go to the theater to see that.
Go to the theater, man.
Yeah, watch
this
Gen V.
weekend.
You watch Gen V.
I'll watch Gen V season 2.
You watched the first season?
Yeah, I watched the first season.
Okay, yeah, watch season.
Yeah,
2.
I haven't seen season 2.
I don't know if I can give you From.
From is so peak.
We need to put some suggestions, and we all just gotta choose one.
One each, right?
Yeah, one
Probably
each.
one that we all could watch together, though. Like
That would be a new so let's watch it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we're always like, you should watch this, you should watch this. I'm saying we should all like in a web, like finally I have to watch something.
Like a 3-way.
Yeah, like
a triangle scissor.
I don't like your word choice.
What do you mean?
Like 3 guys watching 3 different television shows.
Yeah. I didn't mean it sexually. All right. Thank you all for tuning in.
Anyway, I'll watch Gen V season 2. You guys don't have to watch From. You fucking should though.
I just keep thinking of Lost when you say From.
How about I watch Invincible?
All right, you watch Invincible. Fuck yeah, that would be awesome. And Bryson watches.
You watch Could Have Been Love. I'll watch.
I'm watching.
Jalil, what do you want me to watch? Really, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes like this: bing, bing, bing. The pyramid.
Okay. Well, I gave Josh Gen V.
Yeah,
I gave him Gen V. It's going this way.
Okay. All right. Yep.
No, I gave him Gen V.
Yep.
Okay, Josh, what do I watch?
But I gave Jalil Invincible.
I just traded with each other, and I'm just over here, and I'm cool, honestly.
I would love for you to watch From.
I think just watch From, bro, or watch Welcome to Derry.
I've tried watching. I'm not done with it though. I could continue watching it by myself because Granny won't watch it. That's crazy
that you haven't finished that, but watch Maul Shadow Lord. Watch Maul Shadow.
Oh yeah, Maul Shadow. Boom. There we go.
All right, boys, we made it. I'm gonna watch the draft. Go fucking Steelers. Fuck the Browns. Fuck the Ravens, and fuck the Falcons too.
Hey, fuck the Knicks.
Play us out.
And the Bills.
Fuck the Knicks and fuck the Bills.
Yeah.
Exit.